everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Chris Hutchinson, and today we're back in the kitchen. That's right, I haven't done a cooking video in a long time. I am so excited to be back in the kitchen and doing the first passion that I love, which is cooking. Also, I'm using my new tripod for this cooking video, so this will be the first video with a tripod. So I'm so excited to see what type of angles we're going to be able to get with this video and everything. So we're going to be making a beef pot roast dinner tonight, Crockpot style. I originally had this plan to do this while I was at work, but unfortunately this is day one of quarantine for me. This is day one of quarantine for me. And so I figured, why not? Let's just make a motherfucking cooking video. And that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So here we go. Here's a very, very extra beef pot roast crock pot meal. So first things first, we want to season our meat. So we're gonna take some pepper and pepper it. Now this is very important. We're just basically seasoning the whole thing, and we want this seasoned really good because this is where all our flavor is going to come from. And you want to get all sides of the beef, just like that. Because everything's going to be marinating together. It's going to be so good. And whatever extra seasoning you have on your cutting board, just roll it around. Make sure every inch gets pepper on it. Next, we're going to take some French salt. I'm still learning French. Don't knock me on it. But I'll leave the title right here on the screen. But this salt is really great for any type of priming or just anything in general, really. It's really good. It's a little pricey, but it's good though. Makes any meal taste good. Almost time for me to buy some more. Hopefully we don't have to be quarantined for too long. We're just gonna make sure that's nice and seasoned. And next we're gonna take some garlic powder, because I think you can never have too much garlic. Keep those vampires away. And just garlic it up. Like so. We're going to put this to the side. We're going to prep our vegetables next. So the one thing I love about crock pot meals, it goes into one pot and it cooks itself. So we're going to prep our vegetables now. First thing first, we're going to take our mushrooms and just put them at the bottom. These are already pre-washed mushrooms, pre-sliced. And like I said earlier, it's all about seasoning. You want to make sure this is seasoned on how you like your vegetables. And the more it's seasoned, the more flavor you're going to get. So I'm going to share with you guys my secret seasoning for mushrooms. It is garlic, salt, and Parmesan seasoning. And it just kind of looks like that. It's my own pre-made seasoning. And I got this from a seasoning bottle and they stopped making it. So I had to make my own version of it. But it's very easy. Just put it with your mushrooms. It's super great. You'll never eat mushrooms the same without the seasoning. Then I'm also gonna add a little pepper to it. Spoon, 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 spoon. So we're just gonna take some pepper and get some pepper in there. Get rid of these real quick. Full size. Next is our onion. We're gonna be using one whole onion. Now for people who are scared of onions, onions are the most easiest things to cut. Put it in your compost. And it's like that. And we're just going to do a rough chop with our onions because we want this to be a tasty, hearty stew almost. And it's going to taste so great over some noodles. It's going to be yummy. So we're going to do our other half. Same process. Take it, put it in your compost bin. If you're not composting, please start. It's a lifesaver. That'll be another video in our Magic 101 classes about composting. We're just going to do a rough chop. And you can literally add whatever you like to the stew. Now this was a basic recipe that I found offline and I just kind of tweak it my own way. So we're going to put our onions with our mushrooms. And next we're going to cut up our carrots just to have a little more pieces left. And we're just going to cut them in half and just throw them in there. My neighbors had some type of water thing going on, so that's the background noise. Apologize for that. In the comments, please leave if you like doing Crockpot meals and what's your favorite recipe. I really want to start doing more Crockpot recipes because you just literally leave your house and you come home and your meal's done. Dinner is ready to go. In. Next, we will be adding some French onion soup seasoning into this. A little water, a little wine. Put our beef in, and it's going to be ready to cook. So we're going to take our French onion seasoning mix, just throw it in there, and then we're going to take. So the direction says use 3 cups of water. We don't want that much water in here, so we're going to do about maybe 1.5 cups. So we have 1.5 cups of water, just poured right on the top. And next, let's go grab our wine. This is optional, but I love cooking with wine, especially with meat. And you just eyeball it, free flow, and just use however much you want. Now, the best place to get wine, you can go to Walmart and get it for $2. Best cooking wine in the world. I'm telling you. It'll taste exactly the same. And you won't feel like you're breaking the bank either. So we got that all in there. So now I'm going to add a little more garlic powder because we really want this seasoned. Lots of rosemary, and you can use fresh. I'm just using dry because that's what I have on stock right now. We want lots of rosemary. That should be good. We're going to add a little more salt. You can never have too much salt. So we'll just use it all up. And a little more pepper. Because you really want this seasoned. Get a spoon. I'm just going to mix this all up together. We want everything all mixed, nice and seasoned together. I'm just going to add just a little more water. For even more flavor, 3 bouillon cubes, and basically it's just beef stock in a cube. And you're just going to throw in there, the liquid will dissolve it. So we got 1. 2. And 3, just mix those in. Make sure those cubes are at the bottom of the pot because you want them merged in liquid so they can dissolve. And next we're going to add our beef to it. We're going to put our beef right in the middle, like that. Kind of merge it in there. Take whatever seasoning is left on your cutting board, just throw it in there. We don't want to waste any seasoning. And then you put it in your crock pot. Plug it in. Sit on low, and it's going to cook for about 5 hours and 40 minutes. You can tell when your meat is done when the meat starts pulling apart. And we'll be back then. It's been about 5 hours and 45 minutes, close to 6 hours. I already shredded the beef in here. Now we're going to add 2 bags of egg noodles in there to absorb all that lovely sauce. Because we just want this to be like a very hearty stew. We're just going to mix that in there. We're just going to probably do 1 bag for right now. And we're just going to let those noodles cook. They usually take about a couple of minutes. And then this will be ready. We're just going to shred. Now for me to shred something, I just take 2 forks and just tear it apart like that. It's very easy. So you see any big pieces, you just tear them apart like so. That way there's plenty of beef for everybody. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a couple more minutes and it'll be almost done. Just kind of submerge all the lovely liquids in there. So heat yourself some instant mashed potatoes, or you can always make homemade smashed potatoes, and voila, dinner's ready. I'm so excited I could spit. You can really taste the wine and the seasoning. So good. So if you like this video, make sure you like it. If you like this video and this channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's free. Just click the subscribe button. And just let you know there will be new videos every week. And hopefully I can start posting new videos every Friday. I've been doing it for the last 3 weeks. This will be the 4th week in a row. And so we can continue having new videos every Friday. Like I said, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button. Till next time, I'm Chris Hutchinson, and thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. Mwah.